Okay, so in this video, we will be installing the Toto Auto Flush washlet for this washlet. So this washlet has the bidet that has an auto open and close lid as well as a seat. Auto flush is a must for this S7A bidet. And this is from Toto. So how we install this is pretty straightforward. So depending if you have the S version or the C version does not work with the auto flush. Only the S5, 550, and then the S2 and the S7 has this functionality where you just plug in, get power, and then it comes with these switches with the auto flush. So basically the remote control, your remote control that came with the bidet, you pop this open with the two clips there, pop this cover on top, and now you have auto flush switch on the side there. So this one also provide you with the replaceable instruction card. So here it has the instruction card on there already. But with this, now it shows you have a flush function. So pretty neat. And then this is the auto flush mechanism. The motor is in here. And first, what you want to do, turn off your bidet. So close the lid and then power it off by holding down this power switch, or you can unplug it. Okay, now it's off. And then turn the water off and then flush it. You want to empty the tank and then remove this lid. To remove this lid, just use two hands and lift it up. And that is it. Be careful, it's very heavy and it could break. So place it somewhere safe. So place it to the side here from the sink. And this is where you will place the actual motor. So we'll sit right on top here. Depends on which toilet you have. It doesn't work with all, but it definitely will work with the Toto Nexus. So this one, just slide the wire to the side here. You want to keep it at an angle so it doesn't interfere with the manual flush. You see how it interferes? So you want to move this to the side slightly so it doesn't interfere. But still the motor will be able to lift up. And then basically you just plug this back to the side here. And then plug this wire to the rear. They do provide you with the attachment where you will attach to the bottom of the valve. And then this thing, hook it up with this string. You want to place this through this plastic opening on the motor itself. And then hooking in the tube, this tube here, hook it to the side there. You might have to cut it and then squeeze it in and then place this over the actual tube itself. And then you hook this chain so there's very little slack right there. Run the wire behind the actual toilet itself. And then this wire, you can clean up after, but this will plug back here behind the actual bidet itself. So it's just a cover. You just remove that cover, save that in case you don't want this anymore in the future. Plug this in and turn it on. So before you turn it on, go ahead and install the flush cover. To remove the cover for the flush cover, you basically press these two in and lift up just like that. And then here is the flush cover. So it goes in just like that. Push it down and lock in. And now the switch works. So turn on the bidet, holding the power switch for a few seconds. Oh, I pushed the wrong one. Now it's on. Now let's test the flush before we actually put the water back in. Wow. So press. Let's see here. You have to open up this again and then close. That's how you install it. Let's do it with water. Turn the water back on. And you still can use this lever, the manual lever, just make sure it's clear of the motor. Let this thing fill up. And now you can replace this instruction guide with this one. So this is a 1.28 gallon tank. Doesn't take that long to fill up, maybe 30 seconds or so. So get the bidet lid open. And again, if you're interested in any of these, I'll post a link in the description of this video so you can close the lid. Pressing on this. I'll close that. Open the lid. Open the seat cover. You can clean the bowl. Let's put the seat cover down. Now the whole thing's down. Now I want to flush, but I want to show you how it looks like when it's flush. Push on this. You can have it on auto flush too. Pretty cool. Catch you all next time.